If you've been in a bar or restaurant recently, you may have heard of a new product called wine on tap. What is it? Well, it is exactly what it sounds like. It is wine on tap. In this presentation, we will look at the trend itself. We will look at a video from Fresh Tap of Vancouver that demonstrates the process for making the wine in this manner and how it gets to the end consumer. We'll look at statistics and industry data to show the growth in the region. We'll also look at the importance of the trend itself and summarize all the data. So what is wine on tap? Well, wine on tap is the latest trend in the restaurant and pub industry in Canada, whereby they serve wine on tap as opposed to by the bottle or by the glass from a bottle. Now, this process has already been around for some time in Europe and recently has caught on in the United States in the last couple years, coming out of California. However, in our article, New Wine Trend, Wine on Tap by Maya Stainsby of the Vancouver Sun, published in February of 2012, this article more shows Vancouver companies trying to make it work in the Vancouver and domestic market and the benefits of wine versus bottled. This next video coming up is by a company called Fresh Tap out of Vancouver that also demonstrates the process.
Do you ever wonder why you can't get some wines by the glass? Because it doesn't make sense for most restaurants. It's too risky from both a financial and taste quality standpoint. Take your favorite vineyard. Let's look at all the packaging costs that go into a bottle of wine. The wine is bottled, labeled, printed, sealed, cased, and then shipped. These costs are all passed on to the restaurant. When a bottle of wine is opened, it will begin to oxidize. Oxygen changes the taste of wine. But some wines won't get ordered with regularity. So if someone orders a glass of wine from a bottle that's been open for a while, it won't taste like it should. Wine will quickly spoil and should be poured out. The restaurant can't recoup the money spent on a bottle, not to mention it's been serving subpar wine. As you can see, it's just too risky to serve some wines by the glass. Well, there's a better way to enjoy wine by the glass. Take your favorite vineyard. What if the same wine went into a keg instead of a bottle? A keg provides a lighter, more efficient, and more cost-effective package to produce and ship. When a keg is tapped, the most important process begins. The wine is constantly pressurized by an inert gas, preventing oxidation from ever occurring. As in, never. Ever. That's pretty much magic. And it's that magic that ensures the first glass is as fresh as the last.
Perfect.
And our kegs are reused. So over the course of a year, a single keg can eliminate the need for thousands of bottles. Bottles that sadly end up in a landfill more often than you'd think. So look for our logo, because we're making wine smarter, fresher, and a whole lot friendlier. Fresh Tap.
To sum up, it is too risky for restaurants to serve wine by the glass because it is too costly and wasteful. However, serving wine on tap can eliminate and even reduce the cost and spoilage that comes with the traditional method of serving wines by the glass in restaurants.
Now we'll look at the statistics for the Canadian market for wine consumption. Wine consumption in Canada has a growth rate that's 14.27% higher than the average globally. Between 2007 and 2011, wine consumption in Canada increased by 14.55%, which equaled 43.12 million cases in 2011. Consumption is expected to exceed 50 million cases annually by 2016, and between 2012 and 2016, Canada is actually expected to become the world's fifth largest wine consumer behind China, the USA, Russia, and Germany. Wine sales in Canada are predicted to keep pace with the volume of sales to continue increasing to a total of $5.7 billion annually by 2016. The market is stable and continuously growing.
Are several good reasons why a restaurant might serve wine on tap. It provides consumers accessibility to their favorite wine without restricting them to purchasing the entire bottle. It helps wines stay fresh longer. it is eco-friendly. Keg packaging significantly reduces waste by eliminating the need for bottles, labels, corks, and cases. In fact, it is time-saving. It greatly reduces the number of empty wine bottles to deal with at the end of the night. It's an interesting concept that's still novel enough to get new customers in the door. It's cost-saving. Wine on tap is a far more affordable proposition than some of the bottle preservation systems on the market. Accumulated savings will eventually trickle down to consumers, reducing the price of a glass of wine.
So to quickly summarize the video, we can see that there's a large, stable, and growing demand for the product, both in the region and in the market. It makes sense for restaurants and bars to want to switch to this product to decrease costs. It also makes sense for them to want to increase the quality to every customer that they have that gets it due to the decrease in time spent by the wine exposed to oxygen. We can see that this could lead to a decrease in cost to the end user as well, the end customer, and that it's also environmentally intelligent to go through this process as opposed to lots and lots of cases of bottled wine. Thank you again for watching our video, and we hope you guys have a great day.